Add and subtract rational numbers. Most of it will be mixed numbers, improper fractions that you have to add or subtract. Could be positive or negative. Here are some examples. A negative 1/3 minus 2/5. You're going to have to get a common denominator, and you cannot use a calculator on this. You need a common denominator. What is the common denominator between 3 and 5? 15 is right. Keep your negative sign and your minus sign. What do I have to multiply this 1 by? 5. So I get 5 times 1 is 5. What am I multiplying this 2 by? 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. What is a negative 5 minus 6? Negative 5 minus 6 is the same thing as negative 5 plus a negative 6. 5 negatives, 6 negatives. How many negatives do I have? So it's a negative 11. Negative 11 over 15 is the answer. 5 over 6 plus a negative 1/4. What's the common denominator between 6 and 4? 12 could be a common denominator, so we'll go with 12. And what am I multiplying 6 by to get 12? Not by 4. 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. What am I multiplying 4 by? 3. 1 times 3 is 3. So we have 10 plus a negative 3. What is 10 plus a negative 3? 7. So 7 over 12 is the answer. The common denominator is 15. Three times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 3 is 9. Don't forget this becomes a double negative. So it's really 10 over 15 plus 9 over 15. And the answer is 19 over 15. 19 over 15 as a mixed number is 15 into 19 once with 4 left over. So you could put 1 and 4/15 as well. The common denominator between 5 and 6 is 30. Keep your signs the same. 30 divided by 5 is 6, so I multiply 4 by 6 to get 24. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 7 times 5 is 35. Negative 35 minus 24 is a negative 59. And that's going to be over 30. Or you could have written negative 1 and 29/30. If you're going to convert an improper fraction, or in this case converting a mixed number, I must have the wrong slide there for the title, but we're going to convert this mixed number to an improper fraction. You do 4 times 3 is 12, and then plus 1 is 13. And put it over the denominator, which is 4. 13 over 4. Same thing here. 4 times 3 is 12. Add the 3 on the top. Put it over 4. That's 15 over 4. 5 times 5 is 25. Add the 2. Put it over 5. That's 27 over 5. To convert to a mixed number, I guess I didn't have the wrong slide, I just read it wrong the other time. Convert to a mixed number, how many times will 6 go into 11 without going over? Once. And how many are left over? 5. Put it over the 6. How many times will 2 go into 5 without going over? Twice. You have 1 left over. 2.5. 11 into 21, 1 time. You have 10 left over. It says 11, but it should be 1. Goes in 1 time, and you have 10 left over. There we go. 1 and 10 elevenths. And 5 into 16. 3 times. It'll go into 16 3 times, and you'll have 1 left over. 3 1/5. 2.5 minus 1 1/3. There's 2 different ways you can subtract these fractions, but I'll show you this one way. Convert both of these to an improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Put it over the denominator. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Put it over the denominator. And then find a common denominator from there. It's got to be 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3, so 5 times 3 is 15. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. 7 over 6. 6 into 7 1 time with 1 left over. Convert that first fraction. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11, but it's a negative fraction. This changes to plus, double negative. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Find a common denominator of 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 11 times 4 is 44. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 7 times 3 is 21. Negative 44 plus 21 is a negative 23. That goes over 12. And 12 goes into 23 1 time with 11 left over. Negative 1 and 11 twelfths.